Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina and welcome back to another video. I am super excited to be coming back to making videos, so I thought I would start out with a new updated version of how to use the Cuttlebug and different dies in it. I will link my original video, which has got quite a big viewing, and it's been up for many years and I still have people commenting on it, so I thought I would just do kind of a newer version using version 3 of the Cricut Cuttlebug machine, which is just an updated version. It comes in this really cute mint green, and I believe there's also a pink rose gold version that is exclusive to Joann's, but I thought I would show you how to use this one. It does not come with a C plate, but it does come with a silicone mat, and I wanted to show you how to use this one using the wafer thin dies and not having that C plate. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you all the different ways that you can use this, especially the silicone mat with your Cuttlebug. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with just doing an embossing folder. The embossing folders just need an A plate and the 2 B plates that come with your machine. This machine did come with an embossing folder, so I'm going to use that embossing folder and some white cardstock. And this is just a 80-pound cardstock, so you have an idea of how thick it is. We're going to take our machine, and I have, when you first get the machine, the handle is down, turned upside down and tucked inside, which is a nice little storage thing. You just go ahead and pull it out and then flip it upside down, and then you open it up just like so, and just like the older versions, it does suction cup to your desktop. However, I know after a while it does kind of lose the suction and move around, but that's okay, it still works great. We're going to do our A plate for our embossing folder, a B plate, our embossing folder with our cardstock inside, and then another B plate, and we'll just go ahead and run this right through our Cuttlebug machine. And wait until you guys see how cute this embossing folder is. I can't wait to use this on a card base. I have an idea for this one. So isn't that adorable? Can you guys see how cute that is? So that is how to use the embossing folder. The other things that this machine comes with is a set of thin dies. So I went ahead and pulled out a die from a die set that has cute little intricate, is a little intricate and thin, so I thought I would use that. So we're going to start off with our A plate. For this one, we're going to need to use our thin dies. We need to use our silicone mat, so I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in there. We're going to take our B plate, another piece of cardstock. I'm just going with some more white cardstock. Our die with the blades face down, and then our other B plate. And then we have this cute little cutout like so. Another way to use the silicone mat is to do a die cut. We're going to use this frame die right here. It's a rectangle stitched frame die. Same format. We're doing the A, the silicone, the B, our cardstock, our die, and then our other B plate. And we're going to do the same thing we did with our last one. We're just going to go ahead and run this through. But then I want to show you how to do a little embossing with this. So I'm going to take my die and try to leave my insert, my middle piece in there. And then I'm just going to do a little switcheroo and do my A plate, my B plate, which is stuck to my silicone mat there. I'm going to take the die and its piece that I cut out and leave it right inside there. And then I'm going to put my silicone mat on top of that. And then my other B plate, and we're going to go ahead and run this through. Now, depending on the tension of your machine, you may or may not get a nice embossed edge. And if it didn't work, we're just gonna go ahead and add a piece of, another piece of cardstock so you can slightly see the edge. Let's do this one more time. We're gonna put our die back in, our pattern paper, which goes this way, back inside our cardstock. I keep wanting to call it pattern paper. So we're just gonna kind of line that back up there as best we can. I'm gonna take my silicone mat, which has got static electricity, and 2 pieces of cardstock this time. I'm just gonna stick those right on top of there. And what that's gonna do is add a little bit more pressure to our plates, or our sandwich as they call it. And we're gonna run that through again, and that's gonna create that little extra embossing that we would like to have on our cards. And see, it has a nice little embossed edge, and I'm hoping the camera will pick this up. It's right along the stitch. So it took the inside of our frame and just embossed around the edge of it. Just something to keep in mind, that if you're using ones like this one, a whole bunch of them came together and they were connected together with little wire pieces, definitely want to make sure you cut as close as you can and trim off that piece as close as you can, because it will emboss onto your paper. So our final die that we're going to use is a Bigz die. So if you watched my other video, you know that you can use your Bigz dies in here, and you have the Bigz and the extra large Bigz. And all you need for that is your B plate. We're gonna take our B plate, our cardstock, our Bigz die, which I'm gonna do this a little bit different. So our B plate, our Bigz die with it facing up, our cardstock, and our A plate again. And we're gonna go ahead and run that through. And we have our cute little lamppost, the wreath, and the little bow. So that's how you use the different dies. Again, check out my other video that has more information on how to use other types of dies, but this is just an updated version on how to use it with the version 3 that doesn't come with the C plate and just a silicone mat. So thanks everybody for watching. Head over to my blog. I do have a new link on my blog that gives you a place to go ahead and request videos. If there's any type of videos that you'd like to see, go ahead and click that request button and send me a message to tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see. And don't forget to head over to my blog to find out all information that you can about the new version of the Cricut Cuttlebug. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.